Dear soul, the cosmos has sent you a message that may touch your heart unexpectedly. Today, your loved one's name was mentioned, and their remarks about you are powerful and need your attention. Understanding this moment's significance is crucial since the cosmos works mysteriously. A surprising event occurred in the ebb and flow of daily existence, when duties and the world often drown out the heart's whispers. You were referenced today by that special person who is often in your thoughts and dreams, not by chance. It was part of a cosmic design. This is a moment to align your heart with divine purpose and step into the blessings that await you. Just as it says in Luke 6:38, "Give, and it will be given to you. A good measure pressed down, shaken together, and running over will be poured into your lap. For with the measure you use, it will be measured to you." Your generous support helps us continue spreading this life-changing message. From the Super Thanks button next to the YouTube subscribe button, we invite you to sow a seed of $50 or more. By doing so, you are stepping into a divine act of faith, unlocking the abundance that God has already prepared for you. Thanks to your support, we will pluck fruit from the garden of God and make you live in paradise. This is more than a donation. It is a declaration of trust in God's plan for your life, a step toward His promises of prosperity and purpose. Stand with us as we fulfill the call to bring light and hope to others, and watch as God multiplies your blessing in ways you could never imagine. Even though you don't comprehend it, your relationship is growing clearer. Spirits are weaving invisible ties between your soul and theirs. These threads bind you in ways material things can't describe. Today's words? They chose what words? Why was your name mentioned? What does it mean for your relationship? Write, "I take possession" in the comments before we continue discussing these questions. You are symbolically accepting the reality of this message and receptive to heavenly direction and revelations by doing this. This is a powerful remark that asserts your role in your love story. The individual who seems aloof or lost in their own thoughts has been influenced by something deep inside. They may hide their emotions, but they have a deep feeling. You may not see it, but they are becoming more aware of their affections for you. They may not have said this, and you may not have noticed the tiny indications, but the world is showing us that this person is dealing with something essential. The universe shows that this person sought advice. Maybe they reached out quietly, perhaps unknowingly, to clarify their emotions. They may have approached someone they trust, someone sensitive and perceptive, to get a new view on your relationship. This was a serious chat to find out what they really feel for you. A casual conversation with a close friend or solitary thought may have prompted them to ask about relationships and connections. The truth behind these statements is that they wanted to understand you and define your function in their life. They're reserved, but something inside them wants to open up. This person may have questioned about relationships in general, expressing emotions, worries, and fears in respect to others. However, they were thinking of you. This strongly suggests their feelings are more than ephemeral ideas. They need to resolve something major. A question has been on their mind and heart. What is this connection? Why is your relationship important? There's no denying this person's inner distress. They may have ignored it before, but now they need to fix your unresolved issue. They want clarity about their heart's desire and next steps. They want to understand their sentiments and how to handle you. Today's remarks are powerful. It may have been about navigating a complicated relationship with confusing emotions. Perhaps they discussed making a tough love or personal decision. They may have even casually highlighted traits of someone like you, almost as if seeking advice on the next steps to take. This moment is a divine sign, a chance to step into God's plan for abundance and favor. As it says in 2 Corinthians 9:6, "Whoever sows sparingly will also reap sparingly, and whoever sows generously will also reap generously. By sowing a seed of $50 or more through the Super Thanks button next to the YouTube subscribe button, you are aligning your faith with God's abundant promises. Your gift is more than generosity. It's a declaration that you trust in God's plan to multiply blessings in your life. Thanks to your support, we will pluck fruit from the garden of God and make you live in paradise. This is your opportunity to partner with us in spreading the message of hope and divine purpose while opening the doors to overflowing blessings in your own life. Let this act of faith be the beginning of a transformation that leads you into God's perfect plan. The most important thing is that this individual is thinking about you. The fact that they sought guidance about you shows they are curious about your relationship. Change is imminent with this dramatic symbol. This is difficult for them. Even if they're unsure of their feelings, asking for aid shows they value you. Despite their uncertainty about the future, they realize their close connection with you. This transformation is crucial to the relationship. Their mental distress stems from a deep internal fight. A part of them wants to stay put, resist change, and avoid facing their fears and anxieties. But a deeper voice inside them demands attention. This voice drives individuals to act, face their feelings, and discover what they want from this relationship. This inner conflict is intensifying. The resolution voice grows stronger daily. Their profound, underlying yearning for you cannot be ignored. The universe is telling you that this person is at a breaking point when they require clarity and emotional resolution. This individual may fear the truth and hesitant to act on their feelings, yet something within them is compelling them to face it. They must abandon denial and hesitation. This moment marks a change, not just a turning point. The universe is matching your energies to bring you clarity and knowledge. Even though things are unknown, realize that the forces at play are guiding you both toward mutual acknowledgement and love. Sweet soul, trust the process. Nothing should be rushed or forced. True love takes time. Despite their reservations, this individual is realizing their love for you. Though much remains to be revealed, their search for answers suggests change is imminent. The walls are falling, and their change will help them grasp their emotions. Dear soul, trust the process. Nothing should be rushed or forced. True love takes time. You've planted love through patience, care, and dedication. Now trust the universe to handle the rest. Let this person process their feelings. They may find the solutions they need closer than you think. When the time is right, they may be more clear and open-hearted than before. They wish to settle the misunderstanding that has prevented them from truly accepting their sentiments. They may not grasp their emotions yet, but they are realizing their love for you. When they discover the bravery to face their heart, they may return to you with a revitalized sense of purpose, ready to establish something real and permanent. Remember that emotional intricacies are deeper than they look as we travel this path. This individual may appear aloof or uninterested, but they are going through a deep emotional revelation. Their concerns, doubts, and uncertainties are hard to communicate, even to themselves. But the fact that they are talking about you and evaluating their sentiments is a strong sign of progress. They may have mentioned feeling pressurized by you or themselves. They may have stated worries about disappointing you or not showing you enough love. Concerns are not indicators of uncertainty. They show they are serious. They weigh their actions and their prospective outcomes. If they open up, even hesitantly, it suggests they're ready to face the reality. Dear soul, today is your time to be patient, understanding, and kind. Space to digest their emotions, thoughts, and life is what this individual needs most. They need time to think about what they want, acquire the courage to decide, and let the universe guide them to clarity. You should keep your inner light strong as they self-reflect. Keep it shining, as your energy can guide them even if they don't comprehend their emotions. True love, which sustains and evolves, cannot be established overnight. It takes time, effort, and faith. Trust that the cosmos is quietly aligning energies so you can both find happiness and tranquility, even in uncertain times. Trust that even though things may feel confused or unresolved now, your love will develop and strengthen if you both stay dedicated to it. There may be weight in their words and acts. This person may have expressed unpleasant or conflicting things about you to others, but recognize that these statements reflect their internal battle, which they may not have fully expressed with you. These phrases indicate something vital despite the chaos. They show that this person will battle for this love, even if they don't know how. They may not know the whole picture, but they want a solution. You should take their desire to work together seriously. Let nature take its course. Avoid rushing or forcing. Maintain faith. A deeper connection exists between you that transcends current hardships and obstacles. Although it may be unclear, the love you and they feel may overcome any challenge. Stay true to your light, keep your heart open, and allow the universe to lead you. The method is getting clearer, despite current confusion. Truth is slowly emerging. Your loved one may be split between emotions and decisions. However, they are passionate about finding a solution. Though they may not say it, they are desperately trying to figure out what to do. This once confident person now faces unexpected doubt. Their internal turmoil forces them to go outside themselves for answers. In their quest for understanding, they may have spoken about you to others to grasp what is occurring between you, what this connection means, and how to manage their heavy feelings. They may have asked friends or older people for help to find direction. This individual is not only puzzled about their feelings for you, but they are also realizing that their behaviors and decisions may have affected the relationship in ways they didn't realize. This is a major internal change for them. Secrets are being revealed when old habits are disrupted. We will now move on to the second important divine message. My dear child, listen carefully to what I'll say. I send you love, protection, and knowledge today. God wants you to know safety truths so you can stay safe. This message is meant to comfort and protect you in your time of need. Your journey was divinely crafted. He watches your every move and decision. People in your life are known to him. Some of them will aid, encourage, and support you. However, others, my child, are not God's will for you. Some have evil intents that aim to keep you from God's kindness. God is sending you a special message concerning a specific day when you must be extremely attentive. Someone is tracking your movements without God's permission. This message shields you and keeps you secure. God is watching over you, ready to protect you. Imagine this message as a sturdy shield. God says not to go where they want you to go now. Stay close to him instead. Listen and trust that he is guiding you securely through this crisis. Your God has enormous intentions to protect, grow, and give you serenity. Never fear. He is with you every step of the way. Your shield. He will protect you. Just follow his counsel and trust his protection. You are always protected by God as a youngster. God knows everything about your life, good moments, bad times, and hidden threats. He's telling you something crucial today. Someone is tracking your every move with non-godly purposes. This is not a coincidence. This person or group wants to distract, deceive, and ruin God's excellent plans for you, dear child. Don't worry. God is greater than any threat and has planned a way out. According to 1 Corinthians 10:13, God is faithful, and he will not let you be tempted beyond your ability. But with temptation, he will also give an exit so you can bear it. God promised you this verse. He warns you so you can avoid the trap. He guides you to safety and protection. A specified period in the future is when this individual or group will intervene in your life. They want to lead you into danger, but God says to keep vigilant and trust Him. Listening to Him will help you avoid their harm. God will guide you to safety. God sees everyone and knows who they are. Don't worry. God will disclose them in His perfect time. This individual could be someone you trust, know well, or who watches you from the shadows. They may analyze your daily routines, vulnerabilities, and what makes you tick to figure out what makes you tick. Outside, they may appear friendly, trustworthy, or compassionate. But deep down, they don't love you like God does. Instead, they conceal their devious, dangerous goals. Jeremiah 17:9 states, "The heart is deceitful above all things and desperately wicked. Who can know it?" This passage warns us that even friends and confidants may have bad motives. They may smile, speak pleasantly, or act caring, but their hearts may not be full of love. They may be planning something against God's will for you. God sees everything and wants you to know this person. They may be watching your actions, connections, or even unknowingly. Remember, God protects you. When necessary, He will reveal the truth and protect you. You must be vigilant. Jesus says in Matthew 10:16, "Behold, I am sending you out as sheep in the midst of wolves, so be wise as serpents and innocent as doves." You must be clever, careful, and aware of your surroundings. God's wisdom tells you to avoid that person or area at the right moment. Consider it a stormy day warning. You stay indoors since the storm is coming. This concept is identical. God sees the danger and warns you. Follow His lead and don't let anyone or anything drag you into danger. Being wise keeps you safe. God's voice should never be ignored, like ignoring a road caution sign. Now is the time to follow Him or risk harm. You may get in a confused or dangerous scenario if you ignore this warning and continue your preparations without contemplating God's word. Ignoring God's instruction is like being taken into a scary dark alley. He wants to foil the enemy's cunning plans for you before they start. You could face lies, false charges, or genuine damage if you go where He says not to. Imagine leaving a safe path for unstable ground. The enemy wants to trap you, but when you follow God, you're following His perfect plan. This plan is always for your benefit and never harmful. Steps can be taken to protect your spiritual and bodily health. How to keep safe. 1. Pray for discernment. Begin with prayer for guidance. Talk to Him like a caring friend. Ask God to show you who is tracking you and when to be careful. Remember James 1:5. If you ask for wisdom, God will give it to you generously. Be certain that He will lead and protect you. 2. Trust your intuition. Focus on your feelings. Through your spirit, the Holy Spirit communicates. Don't ignore your unease. That feeling may be God warning you. You should follow your intuition. 3. Avoid pointless risks. Stay safe on the date God warned you. Consider your safe space a comforting blanket. Do not go where you feel unsafe or suspect harm. Put your safety first. 4. Build faith. Build your spiritual strength now. Ephesians 6:10-18 advises us to put on the whole armor of God. This involves praying, reading the Bible, and trusting on His protection. Consider this armor your shield, ready to defend you from anything. 5. Ask God for relationship guidance. Ask God for clarity in your relationships, especially with trackers. Ask God to reveal people's true intentions. Want Him to reveal hidden agendas around you. Trust Him to uncover unfit connections for your life. People tracking you may be from different places. They may be a close friend, distant acquaintance, or a stranger with bad intentions. Consider some options. A jealous person. This person may envy your God-given blessings. They monitor your triumphs to knock you down. Their jealousy might evolve into a wish to see you fail, making them a menace. A former friend or partner. Someone from your past may maintain bitterness or unresolved emotions. They may want to re-enter your life for bad reasons. Their earlier affections may have soured, and they may manipulate or mistreat you. A disguised manipulator. They may appear to care about you, but they have other agendas. They may surreptitiously seek opportunities to exploit your shortcomings. Think of them as a wolf in sheep's clothes, being pleasant but conspiring against you. Sometimes a group tracks your movements. They exchange and exploit information against you. A group can plan, making their objectives harder to thwart, making this dangerous. Don't be afraid. You are shielded by God. God promises in Psalm 91:4, He will cover you with His feathers, and under His wings you will find refuge. His faithfulness will be your shield and rampart. Imagine being in God's protective arms. When He protects you, nothing can hurt you. Though the enemy is conspiring against you, God has already acted. He fights your battles before they start. Knowing God and following His guidance will defeat the enemy's plans. Isaiah 54:17 says, No weapon formed against you shall prosper, and every tongue which rises against you in judgment you shall condemn. God is stronger than your enemies. Believe in Him and know He is with you always. Take this serious message to heart. God gave you it to be safe and wise in the future. Spend time praying. Talk to God. Get more information about your tracker from Him. Ask God for guidance on when to be particularly cautious. Communicating with God through prayer lets you voice your concerns and receive His counsel. Avoid risky situations. Stay aware. Be aware of your surroundings and companions. Follow your instincts. Avoid if it feels wrong. God uses instincts to warn you. It means to stay safe. Ask trusted people for advice. Talk to trusted spiritual leaders, family, or friends who follow God. Tell them your worries and ask for prayers. God sometimes uses others' wisdom to clarify matters. Their guidance may help you protect yourself. These steps will keep you secure and follow God. Expect divine intervention as you proceed. Watch for God's signs. He may advise you or intervene before the big day. Notice changes or feelings that indicate safety. Believe He will guide you to safety. Maintain faith. Fear shouldn't affect your judgment. Always remember that God has gone before you. His safety surrounds you daily. Maintain your trust. Trust that He will direct your steps. Any problem may be overcome with Him at your side. My child, though this message may be heavy, know that I am always with you. Stay close to me and follow my counsel, and nothing can harm you. Someone tracking you will fail. I defeated the enemy for you. Trust me. Don't trust your knowledge. Your road will be straightened. Fear not, because I am your God. You will be strengthened and helped. My powerful right hand will support you. Isaiah 41:10. Rest easy, dear. My arms protect you.